So I recently came back from Italy, and more specifically, Rome. If you've never been, it's an absolutely beautiful city, and there's so much history to go around and see, and I'm feeling a little bit of the holiday blues at the moment, so you might have guessed it. For this playthrough, today we're going to be playing as Italy.
Hello there.
And restoring the Roman Empire. There she is, Italy. Famously, never too competent in the hands of the AI. However, today we are going to be doing quite a bit of conquest. Unfortunately, before we get to the fun parts, we've always got to deal with the first conquest, Ethiopia. The first thing we're going to do is just put this army up here. We'll also do a southern army as well. Assign this dude, Rodolfo, as he has the Desert Fox trait. That's ideal. And then all of the rest of our soldiers, or our divisions, will put in an army for now. All the mountaineers are going to go to the northern army, along with 2 infantry divisions, and all the rest can go to the southern army. That'll be that for the time being. We'll come back and revisit this in a minute. The industry. It's not famously great for one of the major nations, but it is something, so it gives us a fairly good amount of military factories to start off with. We're going to need lots of guns, support equipment. These tanks are rubbish, we'll get rid of them, and we'll make some artillery instead. We're going to need a lot of trucks to start off with, so we'll make lots of those. With the Navy, we'll make some of the smaller ships first, I think, and then we'll just organise our dockyards like so. With the Air Force, I only really want to produce CAS at the minute. This one has guns on it, this one doesn't, so I'm going to just produce a true CAS plane, as well as it's a bit cheaper, so just going to stick with that for now and delete the other one. Industry, nothing too fancy. We'll open with some civs. I think maybe just whack 7 in there and see how we end up for now. Focuses, we'll just start with a bit of Italian highways, some infrastructure would be nice. And research, nothing fancy. We'll pick up our support equipment because we've got 4 slots, and then we'll just get engineering and the basic mechanicals. That pretty much nearly sets us up. We're going to ignore the Navy for now, but we will sort out the Air Force. We're going to bring it all down here. We'll assign some to, we'll give them some roles, and then we'll assign them half to the north and half to the south, half to the north. Now we just need to get ready for the battle to unpause. So we will just draw a big old attack line with our northern army and a big old attack line with our southern army. And then 2 things we want to make sure. We want to maybe do some supply motorization for the northern army. The southern army aren't going to be too important for now. We'll leave them alone. We're going to be doing most of the work in the north. And then the plan is really to attack down this side of the mountain, pushing down to Addis Ababa, and then also to flank around the side and capture some of these victory points. And then these guys will move into support by flanking around this side and pushing as well up to Dawa. Everything's all good. We will go up to 4 speed, click attack. Want to make sure that these units, are attacking this tile so that we can push down this way, and then all these units are attacking these tiles. The Southern Army group can just do what it wants. Now we just wait for the slog to ensue. And here it is, the Sultanate of the name I can't pronounce. We're going to send him an ultimatum demanding total subjugation. And like always, they accept that. Excellent. Now, hopefully, this unit occasionally just runs out of that tile, meaning we can just come in and pick it up. So let's hope that they do that. That would be a good supply hub for us. Lovely, they've moved out of that tile. We'll see if we can sneak in quickly. Ha! Lovely. Meanwhile, we will just keep trying to pushing up and seeing if we can actually link round now. Ooh. Come on. Yes! Lovely. And that's it. We've just taken Addis Ababa. A huge step forward for us. And there goes Ethiopia. Lovely. Just take everything and now we can actually get on with doing what we want to do. This is just a quick ask to say, if you are enjoying the video, could you please like and subscribe? I'm still quite a small creator and I'm looking to hit 500 subscribers in the new year. Thank you guys for watching so far. Now, let's get back to the action. Our next stages of war are going to include conquering pretty much all of the Baltics, starting with Greece. We're going to be pulling ourselves into war starting with Greece, then sort of simultaneously fighting Bulgaria and Turkey, and then because Romania guarantees Turkey and Greece will be fighting Romania as well. We can sort out the navy now, so we'll just abandon the naval treaty, not really relevant to us, and we'll put everything into one big old stack for the minute. Next, we need to start moving down this side of the tree, which will get our intelligence agency down to Triumph in Africa, which I think should automatically pass. And then we need to go here to Foreign Affairs, Balkan Ambition, Pact of Steel, Italian Irredentism, then War with Greece, then claims on Turkey. So a few focuses to get through here, and we're going to need to justify a war goal on Bulgaria. Whilst doing so, we will probably do that once we've completed Foreign Affairs. We're going to need quite a few military factories, so I think once we're finished with a few of these civs, we will just move straight onto military factories. Meanwhile, I'm actually going to start thinking about the navy now. So what we're going to do is we'll start with the submarines. We'll just detach all of them. I'm actually going to put them in a separate fleet under this guy, Alberto de Zara. Assign them the submarine icon, just so that my brain can comprehend what they are. And then we will start exercising them somewhere in the Mediterranean. And I'm going to quickly start thinking about the army just whilst we've got some time. We're going to get all of our infantry. In fact, actually, I'm just going to combine them all for now, just to make it easier. We're going to get all of our infantry, put that into one group. Get all of these tanks, as well as the cavalry. They can be some sort of motorized thing for now. We'll get all the mountaineers out, and then we will also... Actually, no, that leaves us with just this pile of trash, which is fine. That's all it is. It's rubbish, but it will fill the front line. Now, we will need 10 of these infantry units, actually, because we're going to be doing a naval invasion on Greece. I'm just going to plan this now so that we get our naval invasion on Greece, and we're going to attack this little finger here so that we can sort of secure Athens and also cut off the southern part of the island before pushing north. There goes Spain doing what Spain does, so we will send 3 units of mountaineers over to help the fascists. Lovely, we can get our first spy, so we really ideally want someone with the seducer trait, which we haven't got. Never mind. So we will just pick this lady. She will do. And we're going to start trying to get some collaboration governments on Turkey, because I don't really want to run across it all. And with Triumph in Africa done, we can start moving on to Foreign Affairs. At this point, we are going to start putting things slightly in motion. Once that is completed, I want to make sure I've got enough political power so that I can start justifying on Bulgaria. But in the meantime, I need to recruit some more men, which we don't really have enough equipment for, so we might have to buy some. We're going to be not really changing the templates too much. I am going to just be adding some artillery and then making some shock troops out of these. So we will make them elite, and then we're just going to add some artillery on the back. I'm going to add 2 for now. Yeah, I'm just going to add 2 artillery for now, but we can fill that out a little bit more. They're not ideal, but they'll do. We're going to want 10 of these, so they can start first, and then we're going to want 7 infantry to fill up that other infantry unit that we've got. And the Spanish volunteers have arrived. We're not actually going to do anything really with them apart from just leave them alone. So I'm going to assign them our mountaineer guy, wherever he is. There he is. And then just let them defend, basically. Lovely, and we actually get someone with the seducer trait this time, so we will go and put them into Turkey as well. Maybe in Izmir. Lovely. Foreign Affairs is complete. That means we can start justifying a war goal on Bulgaria. So that should take us 225 days. Cost us 45 political power. We then need Balkan ambition. This will unlock some decisions for us to send ultimatums to the Kingdom of Yugoslavia. We're going to need some more political power for all that, so we'll save up at least 75. Now that Balkan ambition is done, we can pick up Pact of Steel, and we can start to do these decisions with Yugoslavia. So the first thing we'll do is demand Dalmatia, and they accept. Excellent. We'll extend that new front line. And Pact of Steel is done, which means we get an invitation to the Axis, and we'll accept that. Now we can move down to Italian irredentism, and then war with Greece. But what I'm going to do for the time being is move the Mountaineers, I think, into the naval invasion army and move some infantry back. And then I need to exercise all of these guys, get their experience back up. Yeah, we also now need to think about getting the last bit of Yugoslavia, so we shall demand, send an ultimatum to them. And war with Greece has completed. Now we're on to the last bit, which is claims on Turkey. And Yugoslavia submits. Lovely stuff. These infantry will go sit on the border with Greece, as well as this weird motorized thing that we've got. And then the whole trash unit can sit on the border with Bulgaria. We'll go up to war economy. That will help with a bit of construction. And then we need to pick up probably... I think we'll get Gian Gelazzo Ciano for now, just because he's going to help with political power gain. Yeah, these shock troops did not go so well. I'm actually going to get rid of a few just for now, so that we can actually get some equipment out. Is there any equipment yet on the international market? There's 600 crappy guns. We'll take them. And some of the first shock troops are out. I think we've got a little bit of time left before our goal finishes 10 days. Can we get some of these guys in? We'll move them back to the infantry unit and then assign all of these guys back to the naval invasion. And our justification for Sofia is finished. So we can now begin our wars, which will be declaring war on Greece, declaring war on Turkey, which will bring in Romania, and then we'll also declare war on Bulgaria. Quite crucially, at this point, we are going to make sure to call in absolutely nobody. So definitely not Germany, who we're in the Axis with, and definitely not Yugoslavia, as that would just open up all the front line with these nations. At the moment, they can't actually attack us, which is ideal. Right, and it looks like our naval invasion is more or less there. There we go. And away we go. We'll start the invasion on Greece. Lovely. And we have landfall. So you can move up there. And we just need to make sure that we secure this this finger of Greece. Lovely. Okay, brilliant. We'll create a little front line on this side. Assign you. And then we'll also create a front line on this side. And assign you chaps. That will hold the northern part whilst we secure the southern part. So everyone, push for Athens. Lovely. That secures the port. Meanwhile, these guys can just push up through the island. I'm going to move you over this side and you down here so that we can assault the southern part with the correct units. Lovely. And everything is coming along nicely now. Lovely. Quick little encirclement here. Ooh, and looks like Romania have actually sent in a few units here as well. That's fine, because we've now cut them off. We've pretty much surrounded these guys, which means we can probably destroy a cheeky few Romanian soldiers here as well. Well, lovely. That's a few Romanian units taken out of this. And we've now opened up this border with Yugoslavia, so I'm actually going to start moving some of these frontline troops to our part with Greece now. And there goes Greece. We shall take everything from them, including the navy. Now, because Yugoslavia is still not in the war, we want to just hold the front lines that are now going to affect us, so we're going to need to do a bit of reorganizing here. These guys are going to attack towards Istanbul, as well as the Mountaineers. And we're sort of grinding. We have managed to capture this front line, but yeah, we're starting to pick up some losses. So I think what I'm going to do is just hold these guys for now, hold these guys for now. They can hold these lines, and then we'll start to plan our next naval invasion. So it will go from here, and we're going to land in Izmir. Lovely, and we're now ready for our naval invasion. So we are, well, this naval invasion's not looking too good. We are hemorrhaging fuel as well, trying to keep the navy up. Come on, if we can just take Izmir. Oh, come on. It's not looking good. Ah, hooray, we took it. Woo! I think we lost a unit there as well, but it's fine. Well done, men. Let's get the reinforcements in. Lovely. Okay, we'll draw an attack order to go something like that, as well as our mountaineers and the rest of the offensive units. Go, chaps, go! And Turkey's kind of just opened up everything here for us, so we will just quickly run through here. Lovely. Looks like Turkey's falling apart slightly. Oh, come on. We've been fighting over Samos for ages now, but Turkey is starting to go, and simultaneously so is Bulgaria. And Istanbul has fallen also. We'll see if we can push across slightly, although we don't want to pull too many units. Oh, lovely. We are actually now even sweeping into Romania. This offensive has managed to just push quite nicely through there. Oh, and yeah. We're slowly but surely winning this war now. Lovely, and finally Turkey capitulates. It's going to give us some good resources and and a few much needed guns as well. We will just take everything here. And now we can redeploy these troops up to Romania and Bulgaria, which is going to be massive. Yeah, they are dug in quite well, aren't they, around Sofia. Ah, yeah, Germany, if you want to send us more guns, that would be great. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Again, they're just really holding strong here. Bulgaria is just holding on by the skin of its teeth. We need to take Sofia, don't we, really? Come on. We'll even use some of these Yugoslavian units. And there goes Sofia. And there goes Bulgaria. Oh, I thought they weren't going to capitulate for a minute. Thank God. Now it's just really to deal with Romania, and they are pretty much on the brink, ready to go. Oh, finally. And Romania goes as well. We'll take everything that they've got. And then now we need to plan really for we need to plan ready for World War II. So in order to get ready for World War II, there are quite a few things we're going to need to do. The main things that we're going to have to do are organize the Air Force and put the army in position to deal with the Allies. We're not going to be able to really get naval supremacy. I will keep maybe a few submarines to do some raiding, but otherwise the fleet is going to be pretty useless. We may be lucky and use it to do a naval invasion on the UK, but we'll see. But to do that, we'll need to sort of moor it in Germany for now. Otherwise, when the war starts, we're not really going to be able to get it through Gibraltar. Focus-wise, one thing that I want to make sure that I pick up before we start the war is this one, the new Emperor of Ethiopia. What that will do is create an Ethiopian puppet for us, which means we don't have to deal with this mess down here. We're going to need more troops for the war. I want to get a full division of our shock infantry, so I think we have 10 of these. We're going to put them on the border with Poland because we're going to get World War II going ourselves. We're not waiting around for Germany. Well, we're going to need their help, but we're going to instigate it a little bit on our own. We're also going to want some more infantry. This is only, what's that? 8 more infantry to bring that up to full. And then that will do us for the minute. Now, our colonial troops, or the trash units, we'll put on a border here with France, and then we'll draw an attack line here. I'm not too fussed about taking as much territory really here from Northern Africa. It's just to distract the French essentially and think that we're fighting them in Africa. Our Yugoslavian units as well can go on the border here on the south of Turkey. They are going to press. This infantry unit is going to sit on the border with France here and reinforce the Alps, as well as our Mountaineers. And then these other 6 units are trash. They're going to sit on the border here. And I think that's all our units position for now. I'm going to exercise everyone as well, just because, yeah, we need to have everybody in a good fighting state. We're also, as I mentioned, really not going to be able to have much naval supremacy. So I think I'm going to, for the time being, yeah, I'm going to build just submarines and try and raid as much as I can in the Mediterranean, just to do something. We are going to need a lot of artillery and guns. I'm going to take some off for guns now because we're producing quite a lot and we need, as I say, more artillery. We're also going to need a lot more fighters and a lot more CAS. So we'll see how well we get on here. And I've also forgotten that our little random lot of shock troops, they are actually going to just stay down here for now. I am going to try and convert these as well into something motorized. They'll be quite expensive, but yeah, that's exactly what we want really, and maybe some recon on the end, but for now that'll be fine. We're going to start swapping these units over to them. How much have we got at the minute? Yeah, we just got no artillery. Guns are fine, we just have no artillery. Lovely, and our Ethiopian puppet, is the focus is completed. We need to click this button here, Establish Africa Orientale Italiana. Bosh! And we have an African puppet, led by Prince Amadeo, and that just means that we're not going to have to bother with Ethiopia, and we'll ask him for some garrison support, why not? We have also unlocked our medium tank template or design, so we will put something fairly basic into production as well to get these going. Yeah, lovely. Something like that will do for now, just to get us started. Just want to keep an eye on Germany as they go through their focuses, because what we want to do is we want to justify a war goal for Poland, just about as they do, I think, reassert eastern claims. So as they start that focus, we're going to start, or yeah, just before they finish it, we're going to justify our war goal on Poland. That will allow us to come into the war with Germany about the same time. The whole idea of this is that we want to declare or gather as much war score as possible for the peace conference. So we want to be able to take most of the cores that we can during this war. So we're basically going to go into Poland, then we're going to do our own blitzkrieg through the Netherlands down into Belgium, then basically gun it for Paris. Once we've gunned it into Paris, then essentially that will be where we leave it for then, and we'll have to sort of assess the situation at there. Good. Our next division of 24 infantry are done. Now, as I mentioned, we're going to be pretty rubbish at getting any form of naval supremacy here. So what I'm going to do with this infantry unit is basically damage control. I suspect what will happen is the UK will definitely try some naval invasions, and they usually try some, a lot of the time for some reason, in Turkey or Greece. What I would quite like is for the UK to actually make a landing, and then we can sort of encircle them and push them and crush their sort of soldiers there. It also just draws some of the attention away from other places. So, here goes Germany with the fate of Czechoslovakia. So now they're on to reassert eastern claims, and this is our time really. This is where we got to get ready. And I nearly forgot, because actually, although we have got those 12 units here, I'm gonna need at least, I think, 6 of them, and we're just gonna put 6 of them in Sardinia. So Germany is nearly done with reassert eastern claims. We shall start to justify our war goal on Poland. 100 days, that's usually a little bit longer than I would have liked, but okay. Now, as soon as we get into World War II, we are going to massively lose out on rubber, so yeah, any sort of help that we can get there will be ideal. And I know, I am quite aware, we're low on manpower. I'm going to save 150 so that we can go up to extensive conscription once we, well, actually, we might as well do it now. We're not training anybody, so. Going to assign our main air wing here to our shock troops so that they have a lovely, well, a good amount of CAS and some sort of air superiority to get them going. And Poland has refused Germany's ultimatum, so let's get in on that action. Off you go, boys. As I mentioned, we're not going to be able to do an awful lot with the sort of navy that we do have. So it's all raiding. It's all going to be raiding. So we're just going to put it on convoy raiding here. That'll do. So these guys are holding. We need to also push now with these guys. Try and put a bit of pressure on the French here and tell our Yugoslavian divisions to go, go, go. Meanwhile, that's really all we're going to be doing for now. We're going to wait for the UK to come and naval invade us somewhere around here. We will just keep focusing on pushing into Poland for the time being, trying to grab as much as we can. Yeah, see if we can gun for Warsaw. Lovely, we have taken some points now. And here comes the UK with a naval invasion. Let's see where they end up, shall we? And Poland capitulated whilst I was sorting out the navy. Right, now begins the next step. We bring the shock troops all the way over to the Netherlands. Draw a big old attack order on that border, and we'll start justifying our own conquer or war goal. These shock troops that we've built, we're going to want to bring them back over to the border with the Netherlands, because we want them to punch through France as quickly as possible. Things are going pretty well actually down in the Middle East. These units are holding here fine. This becomes a bit of a slog, but we're actually pushing them back somewhat. This naval invasion is taking its sweet time. Here we go. And here they come. Brilliant. So we will just create a little border there, put half on half, and then that should be it. They'll probably land somewhere around here as well, but that's fine. Pin them. Lovely. And just in time for us to declare war. Ooh, looks like they're going to try and naval invade us here as well. That's fine. We can use some of these guys to see if we can quickly clean up this unit, and then we can break some of them off to peel with that. Meanwhile, this will be easy. We just have to declare war. Bosh. Call Germany in. Come on, Germany. Germany. Okay. Never mind. We'll just leave this on go and wait for them to join the war. Oh, there we go. Lovely. All right. Charge. And the Netherlands has capitulated. So back over to Europe it is. On the border with Belgium, and we draw a big old offensive line for there, and then this is where it gets fun, because we're going to have to punch straight through Belgium into Paris, and that's what we're going to aim for. Yeah, they've got two little beachheads now, so we'll see if we can push them out of this one at least as well. They've managed to cut off the units here from the Yugoslavian division, so I'm going to pull a few off of this template here, because they seem to have things in hand. And Belgium's done. Right, same drill again. Declare war and push straight on through. Go, go, go. Germany, are you joining? There we go, lovely. Okay, we've managed to cut them off a little bit now, the British. That's good. And stem that naval invasion. Let's focus a little bit more on Belgium then, because this is where the main assault is going to happen, and we've taken some territory. Lovely. Right, we now need to draw our front line again. Now Belgium has capitulated. Just draw a big old attack line, something like that. Off you go, boys. Have fun. Lovely. And hopefully when we unpause, we should just be able to let the magic happen. We'll direct forces if we need to. Just basically any tiles that are unprotected, get the motorized in and drive towards Paris. And we're already knocking on the gates of Paris. We're just going to drive in by the looks of it. Oh, no, they got some armor there just in time. And a nice little encirclement there. Come on. Paris has nearly fallen. We've taken it. Although, is that... Oh, looks like it's a bit of a German tile there. Oh, lovely. France has capitulated. That is making our lives a hell of a lot easier. I don't think... Well, there seems to be one Liberian unit just randomly holding Metz. The French aren't even there, but Liberia is. Excellent. Looks like things are shaping up quite nicely here. We've encircled some of these pesky British forces in Turkey. There's pretty much nothing holding them here anymore. We can bring all of our units that were over on this border now and bring them back over here. And we'll go and take Egypt off the British now. The shock troops, they're going to now go start a war with Hungary. Lovely, and that's the British problem dealt with for now. I'm sure they'll try and do something silly again soon. Liberia is holding the fort of Metz very well. Yeah, doesn't seem to be doing anything. Oh no, there we go. It's Germany attacks. We do well. Germany doesn't attack. Do you know what? I'm just going to ignore them. You know what? Germany can have this problem to deal with. Looks like our justification on Hungary is done. Let's go to war again and see if we can just get into Budapest nice and quickly. Ah! We're fighting in Egypt, but Hungary has fallen. Lovely. Liberia is still holding out. Excellent. Well, go on, boys. Give the Germans a tough time. Don't make it easy for them. In the meantime, we're going to focus on Vichy France. Having a think about it, we do need to invade Iraq and Iran, I think. So maybe I'll put the trash on. We're also going to need to justify a war goal on Vichy France, so let's do that quickly. Iraq's ready to go. Let's do them in. Oh, looks like there's a naval invasion plan for southern France. Oh well, never mind. We'll take Vichy France in the meantime. Looks like our ally has just joined the war. I hope we didn't call them in to that war. I don't really know what happened. I did it quite quickly. Either way, it looks like we're about to lose the Italian East Africa. Oh dear. Right, come on. Let's see if we can get Free France out of this. Vichy France is crumbling. Oh, I didn't realise they haven't got anyone here, so we'll just move in ourselves. Lovely, and that's Vichy France mopped up. Right, we are going to have to start thinking about the UK now. I'm hoping that we can get some sort of naval invasion plan, but I'm not really banking on it. Let's have a... Yeah, doesn't look too hot. Let's bring them back to port for now, but we'll see if we can get something. What about if we just do it in the channel? Yeah, it's not looking much better. Don't know, maybe we'll see if we can get a naval invasion over to the north. Right, I think now we're going to have to try and focus on pulling a naval invasion on the UK. So I think that's what we're going to try and direct our forces to do. I think what I will try and do... We can try and draw some of the attention here into the channel. Meanwhile, we'll see if we can get a naval invasion maybe from here to Hull. Might work. Not too sure. This has been a long old war. I probably should have maybe spent a bit more time on this. I just thought I could... Oh, there we go. Fine, they've capitulated. Oh, that's so frustrating. For some reason... Oh, we can plan naval invasion across the channel now, but we can't do it in the North Sea. Oh, God. Okay. We almost need to have, like, 2 ready to go, just wherever it's going to happen. Yeah, no, it's not looking good for the naval invasion at the minute. Although the channel was looking a bit more promising, so maybe we'll try that. Right, well, the naval invasion is complete. Right, let's see if we can get this naval invasion underway. I'm going to move some of the fleets a bit closer. Let's see if we can get naval superiority. No. Oh! Okay, we've got it. Can we launch the assault? Yes, we can. Okay, this is... It's make or break right now. Let's see if we can get this across. We're going to action a force attack as well, I think. Come on. Come on. Okay, we've got 2 across already. Oh, we got 4 units here. Excellent. Let's pin them there and these guys here. We just need a dock. We just need a dock. Oh, amazing. Okay. We need to push out as much as we can, and we'll bring across the rest of the army, or yes, the army. I'm also going to bring across the motorized, see if we can get Plymouth secured sooner rather than later. Saudi Arabia's capitulated. Okay, yeah, I don't really know what's going on here in Saudi Arabia, but we'll just, I'm sure it's fine. Make sure that we have all the support we can get. Lovely, and that's a few divisions actually destroyed there. Yeah, here they come. The British are pulling people back now, but we've secured our own beachhead, which is excellent. Excellent, okay. Oh, and we've taken London. That's a massive hit to them. It's a bit chaotic, but we're just going to keep pushing. That's all we can do. I'm surprised the Navy hasn't been completely decimated yet. I need to try and keep some sort of supply going. So they're just going to have to hold the line, so to speak. I'm going to bring some more subs into our raiding fleet. Hopefully this should stem the tide, these sort of subs here, just to destroy as much as the reinforcing British as possible. Oh, come on. Yes, we pushed them out of Plymouth as well now. Right, can we just destroy these guys? I want to be done with this, this area. See if we could just push up. Oh, that's not good. That is not good. Ah, yeah. That's a big old naval battle going on, and that sounds like our fleet's about to be absolutely decimated. Oh, we need to retake this tile. Come on. Ah, looks like the British are still trying to naval invade us, despite the fact they have a few problems going on at home. No matter, I'm sure our German allies are sort of in the area to deal with it. Oh, we've actually created quite a nice little encirclement here. Good, 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 good. That's what we like to see. Supply seems to be at its best here, so I'm going to move our motorized and then see if we can just take East Anglia, essentially. Yes, this is looking good. Excellent. Okay, we've looks like we're actually pushing them back a bit now. Yes, well done, well done. Let's bring up the rest of these infantry then and secure this front. Yes, this is a really good encirclement here. Just kill them. Kill them. Nice. Okay, lovely. We're getting somewhere. We are getting somewhere. We are actually sitting on a lot of political power, and I think I don't usually give medals out. But I think now might be a good time. They have proved their worth at the minute. Can we give them anything that's going to help? Okay, attack, that will help. And supply consumption, yeah, that will definitely help. Medals awarded during the assault of Britain for our brave Italian shock troops. Oh, it can actually pick up logistics wizard, which is gonna surprisingly help at the minute because, yeah, like I say, supply is a bit of an issue whilst the Royal Navy just bombard us. Oh, we can lower the autonomy of Yugoslavia, and actually, integrated puppet, we will need to do that, won't we? That's quite important, so we should probably make a bit of a focus on that. Oh, I've just noticed that, yeah, they are in Turkey. Well, that's fine. I'm not too fussed about it right now, to be honest. It's a sea of green as we push the English out of England. And look, the Navy hasn't been completely decimated, which is pretty good, actually. They are holding on to Cardiff, though. Surely they haven't really got much left in them, though. They've got to be near. Ooh, yeah. Sure, that's it. Surely it's game over. Let's see if we can just drive into Edinburgh. Why not? And there goes the UK. That is certainly a lot harder now that they actually come to naval defend quite properly. Although, that being said, we did manage to cheekily get ourselves across the channel. So, right, has really come the moment that we've been waiting for, which is we need to get what we want out of the peace deal. I think be quite conservative. It's easy to probably overextend ourselves. So get what we need and maybe a little bit of the British Navy. So let's see what we can do here. Okay, so I think we got everything that we needed out of that peace deal. And look at it. We are massive now. Pretty much, you know, the Middle East, North Africa, France. We do need to gobble up Spain, which we'll do quickly now. And then we need to integrate Yugoslavia as well as pick up the focuses, and Roman Empire is a go. Well, Spain won't really put up much of a fight, so we'll just go get the whole army and draw a big old attack order like that. And our justification on Spain is complete, so we'll just declare war. Lovely, just quickly encircle them there. Yeah, poor old Spain. That's basically most of their army. Oh dear, hilarious. Yeah, they haven't really got anything to deal with us here. Aha, looks like we can integrate Yugoslavia now. Excellent, that's a big old part done, which means we can move on to Mare Nostrum. And bye-bye Spain. We'll take everything, thank you very much. And we've just completed Mare Nostrum, which means we can now get the decision to form the Roman Empire, which is great because it will start to give us our option to core states. So all we need to do now is click this, bada bing, bada boom. We're now red. And the Imperium Romanum is reborn. We'll still go ahead and conquer Portugal and then maybe take out Germany for the fun of it. And all our manpower issues are now resolved, finally. We can actually maybe do a bit of editing here and make the infantry a bit more robust. And obviously now we can start to integrate certain parts of Rome. So we can't fully do everything yet, but we will start to do what we can. And I mean, yeah, just by doing Britannia, Scotland, what else is going to give us quite a lot of manpower, shall we say? There we are. And just by integrating a few of those, that has helped. Look at our factories just skyrocketed up. Oh yeah, I forgot that Mussolini is now Augustus Mussolini with a beautiful new headdress. And the war goal on Portugal is done, and for some stupid reason Chile is going to join us, so that's annoying. But we have the entirety of the British fleet which we stole, so I think I'm just gonna basically well, we'll have to deal with Chile shortly. Ugh. And goodbye Portugal. Lovely, Portugal's gone. We'll take that. Right, let's see if we can actually get a naval invasion off on Chile. Part of the Roman Empire side quests, this. Oh, just please die. I can't be bothered fighting it. Oh, come on. I mean, force attack. How has our naval invasion failed? Oh, come on. The longest naval invasion ever. Okay, we did it. Nice work, gentlemen. Right, just going to check that we've got all of our borders covered with Germany. I think we do. Lovely, and now Germany's not really going to know what hit it. I think what we'll do now is just leave the Axis, justify a war goal on Germany, and we'll take them out as well. And we're done. Let's go to war with Germany. And I want to drive just as quickly as possible, basically, into their territory. Stupid Chilean war. I'm just going to ignore it. Just going to ignore it. Push, men, push! Yeah, the Germans are spread way too thin. And we'll just do a big old spearhead push now with the armor to Berlin. And we're knocking on the gates of Berlin, and we're just swarming. Absolutely swarming Germany. Go on, Dharma, just push through. Nothing's stopping you now. The Chilean offensive hasn't gone very well. And Germany has capitulated, but are we at war with Russia? No. Who are we at war with? Netherlands. Chile. Chile? Oh, for God's sake. Okay. Bloody Chile! Yeah, I'm not sure I can be bothered to fight Chile. We've got what we came for anyway. We've formed the Roman Empire. Maybe Chile will get their comeuppance one day. If you've liked the video so far and you've watched to the end, then please do consider liking and subscribing. Also, let me know in the comments what other empires you'd like to see. I do read all of them and I love to know your feedback on the video, no matter what it is. So yeah, Otherwise, I will catch you all in the next one.